Alright, so I'm reading some news over on PW Torch, and I'm looking at these house show results. Now, I don't normally look at house show results, but I saw that the New Age Outlaws, the New Age Outlaws, haha, they've returned. They made an in-ring return. They faced Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow, and I was pretty happy to hear this. I hope that the Outlaws actually return on a future Raw or future pay-per-view. You know, wouldn't that be cool to see the Outlaws take the tag titles at WrestleMania? You know, some people might say they're a little bit old, but I read that they're actually doing pretty good in the ring. They actually look good. You know, hey, if the Undertaker could still do it, why can't the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn? I've always been a big fan of that tag team. But that's not the point of why I'm making this video. You know, it's so appropriate that WWE has been having a shitty ass fucking week. Terrible programming. They had WWE Week. They embarrassed themselves with a terrible ass SmackDown. They had a pretty, decent Raw, I thought, with that big long promo, but the rest of the Raw kind of sucked. And SmackDown was horrible. You had Tribute to the Troops. You had The Miz acting like a furry kissing Miss Piggy. And then you had that atrocious Raw, that PG-ass Raw, where they had you believing that Santa Claus was real. I already did my review on that shit. You already know how I feel about that. But, so they have this house show, and it's in Detroit, Michigan. Same one that the Outlaws, returned at. So, they're promising the crowd a steel cage match between Dolph Ziggler and John Cena. And then the match just gets canceled. And why? Because the fucking idiots don't know how to put up the steel cage. And I was just looking at this. I couldn't even believe what I was reading. Are you telling me that Vince McMahon actually hires this level of retards now? We know that the writers that he hires and the talent are just fucking shit nowadays. But now, they can't even get a decent ring crew. They can't figure out how to put up a fucking steel cage. They've been doing steel cage matches for over 30 years. 30 fucking years of steel cage matches. And somehow, they just can't figure out how to put it up all of a sudden. Holy fucking shit. And isn't it hilarious that attendance is down, especially at house shows, and they can't even deliver on the advertised main event? I mean, what are they fucking doing? Like, I look at them and I'm like, everything is just not working for WWE. Terrible matches, terrible shows, terrible fucking pay-per-views. And, the only thing that we have to look forward to is WrestleMania these couple of months. And the thing is, it's like, back in the day, wrestling was unpredictable. But now it's like, now we pretty much know it's already going to happen. That it's going to be The Rock taking the title from Punk and, dropping it to Cena at Mania. It's like almost pathetic that we know it's going to happen already. But we're at least looking forward to it because it's going to be The Rock involved. But the thing is, the way things are going, I mean, I'm getting fucking nervous that this Mania that I'm attending, might end up like how WWE is going lately. Everything is being turned to shit. And just when you think something's going to be great, it ends up sucking. I mean, they can't fucking do anything right anymore. And when it comes to putting up, doing something simple like a steel cage, we're not even talking about booking the matches or writing, the storylines or anything like that, trying to decide the outcome of the match. We're talking about fucking setting up the cage. I mean, we're goddamn lucky nowadays with all the retards McMahon hires that they even know how to put up the fucking ring. Or... or fucking start rolling the cameras. I mean, what the fuck is next? That's what I'm saying. I mean, everything else is going downhill, and now they can't figure out how to set up a simple wrestling structure. It's fucking ridiculous.